Hey, welcome back.
No more original Yonkadong.
No more. Well, actually, this is an entirely original Donkey Kong experience crafted by the masterminds at Rare.
Next time on Alex Plays.
It's called Donkey Kong 64.
Alright, so I need Tiny.
I'm right here. Oh, Tiny Kong. My bad.
Tiny Dong.
Tiny Dong. Yeah, the Tiny Dong.
Okay, we're playing Donkey
So,
Kong.
I'm pretty sure at some point we were having a conversation about taking Kongs to bars.
Yes, a few episodes back, a couple weeks ago.
Well, a couple weeks ago. What do you think Tiny Kong would be like at the bar?
I don't know. She's a child. I wouldn't think about that.
You don't know if she's a child.
I don't know. She's got a daisy on her overalls that screams child to me.
She looks a lot like I lost it. Never mind. She looks a lot like a sitcom character. I can't think of the name right now.
Molly Ringwald. No.
Yeah, Molly Ringwald. Ringwald. I don't know. Tiny, I feel like would be like way too fucking crazy. Like, she would get drunk pretty much immediately, and then
She's a child.
no, she's an adult. Assuming she's an adult.
Assuming she's an adult, she's a child.
Yo, just because her name's Tiny doesn't mean you get.
No, I'm just saying. Look at the way she's dressed.
Yeah, well, who cares, man? If I want to wear overalls with a goddamn daisy on it, a flower, a sunflower, even,
That I would pay to see that.
then I could fucking do it if I wanted to. You like this hot cutscene? It's really intense. Wasn't that banana hard to get?
Was there another way I could have gone?
No. Clearly, it was a one-way tunnel. You're done being Tiny.
Now I gotta be Diddy.
Yeah, he's got some red nanners there.
Red nanners.
I wonder how many bananas you need. 200 for the boss.
200.
200, but yeah, I'm sure you need. You need 30 gold bananas to get to the next world.
Right,
found
and
out.
I'm at 20.
That's not bad. Again, you can go all the way back to the first world with Chunky, Tiny, and Lanky.
Thank God.
That, to be fair, that's 15 fucking bananas there. All right, that you haven't even turned in blueprints. That's probably like 5 bananas.
I got bananas. You got bananas coming out of my ears.
Bananas for days.
Bananas Foster, which you wouldn't like because it's bananas and other stuff.
Yeah, I mean I like bananas.
Yeah, but you don't like bananas with other things.
I didn't say that. I don't like banana flavored things.
What, you know what? The banana was my favorite. The only flavor of runts that I liked was the banana.
Runts? You know what's terrible? Banana taffy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's the worst taffy flavor. Like, what's...
I mean, I'm also not a 95-year-old man, so I don't really eat a lot of taffy.
Dude, fucking man, Willy Wonka taffy. Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy, yeah. I'm not... You could either be 5 or 95. I'm neither of those right now.
I'm 22, and I love Laffy Taffy.
Sounds like the beginning of a meeting. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm 22.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm 22, and I love
like
Laffy Taffy.
Hi, Alex.
She got that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy.
Peanut butter jelly time. Where at?
There she go. Are you gonna try and fight the boss?
I want to see how many nanners I need. I wonder what the age cutoff for that video is.
What, peanut butter jelly time?
Yeah.
Fucking, like, never.
Listen, people are born every day that have never seen that, so...
Yeah, and when they're born, as soon as they pop out the fucking uterus, they should see that video. Doctor should be holding his iPhone in front of the receptacle.
Not cell phone, iPhone. Hashtag brand.
Hashtag brand deal.
Oh, so I already went to Diddy. Now it's all,
God,
it's all
you're a
about...
fucking mess.
Now it's about the Lancaster.
Mm-hmm.
Lancaster. Langkongster.
Langkongster. A Langkongster always pays his dets. Game of Thrones
Langkongus Morissette.
Oh my god. How are you not ashamed of yourself 100% of the time?
Who says I'm not?
Yeah, what are you fucking saying this shit?
Chunke Kong.
I don't think you're gonna have enough.
No, I'm not going to, but I wanted to see how much I would need.
Dude, look at this fucking animation. It's just scooping it up out of nothing. How do you not love that?
This game is trash.
You're trash, Brandt.
I believe that's all the Kongs?
And you're... No, you didn't do Tiny. Oh, okay. How could you forget Tiny?
solid 8.
She's got 8 whole bananas.
Leaving
Now
us.
it's not going to be even. I mean, technically it's even, but you know what I mean.
It's not going to be...
It's going to end with a 5 or a 0. God, it's going to bother me for the rest of the day. Fucking translucent hippo. It's the weirdest shit.
It really is. When I was a kid, I hated bookmarks, so I would always end whatever. I love to read, and I still do. I would end on a page that was ended either in a 5 or a 0, or a chapter, so I would never have to have a bookmark. I could remember where I was.
Oh, okay. I would just dog ear the page, like a fucking savage.
Yeah, I have this thing for books. It's called respect, and so.
Well, I don't do it anymore. I was a kid. It's not like
what was your favorite? Did you have a favorite series of books when you were a kid?
Come on, Harry Potter.
I don't consider those to be children's books. I consider those to be like
young adult
literature.
Literature ends up. Children's books are also literature.
Can you
not?
Can you chew it over with a Twix from either factory?
Either factory. Well, you want me to bring out the fucking Twix lore again?
No, thank you.
I don't know. Like, I like the Grey Griffin series.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, I never got to Funky, so I have to go and funkify myself.
Yeah, Funky's around here somewhere.
I'm gonna go out of this level.
Why? We have to find Funky in this level anyway.
Why? Oh, because he gives us magical treats?
Because he's a G. That wasn't the answer you were expecting. We have to go up. We've only seen the bottom 2 levels.
So let's see what happens.
Let's see, there's a thing going up there.
There's Snide.
Snide's HQ. You haven't been up.
I've been to Funky Kong. Won't you take me to
Funky Kong? The Grey Griffin series, I started it in middle school.
What's the Grey Griffin series all about?
This
Nutshell.
These, group of kids, they're like middle schoolers, they're like 12, 13.
Right.
They like this really nerdy card game. It's kind of like Magic the Gathering.
I was gonna say like Magic,
but cooler.
Are you saying but cooler because you like the series?
Yeah. No, like the rules of the card game that they go into.
Yeah, like you could lose your life.
Well, no.
Oh,
it's not like Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's your soul. It's not your life.
It's the same thing. They're deeply connected.
Okay, continue.
And that's not all of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's only some of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you dimension the dice.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
The fucking dimensional dice was so dope.
Yeah,
I wanted it to catch on, but there's no way it was going to.
Dimension the dice. Dungeon Dice Monsters was a fun game. Okay, well I clearly have...
That fucking went off without a hitch.
That was a 10 out of 10 moment in my gaming career.
So these kids like this card game. They fucking have this awesome treehouse hideout, right? That they go off to and hang out and play card games at, and everybody makes fun of them. They're kind of like the weird nerdy group, but it's like the geeks and freaks, right? There's the kind of tomboyish girl, there's the nerdy black kid, the rich white kid, weirdly enough, and then like the really like the kid who always gets into trouble.
But he's got a heart of gold.
He's got a heart of gold. So it's kind of like your casual, everyday rogues gallery.
Casuals.
And then fucking filthy casuals. And then Max, like the main character, he finds a book in his grandparents' attic that has pictures of all the monsters.
Oh, this is definitely Yu-Gi-Oh!
In it. And he has the power to read the books because of his bloodline. And if you read the names of the monsters, like read their pages, they get released into the world.
Oh, man. So it's Yu-Gi-Oh! And Jumanji.
Yeah, kind of.
It's Jumanji.
It's very Jumanji-esque. And ends up like there's these like orders that are supposed to deal with this shit. That his dad, who he hasn't, like his dad left him. He hasn't seen his dad in a long time. Comes back into his life because of all this. So it's a series that kind of goes from there. So I read the first trilogy of books. The problem was like I started in middle school because it was like a middle school series, right?
Right. And did the books not come out until you were in high school?
Yeah, but like the books would like there'd be like years between the books.
Right. You've aged.
Yeah, but so I still like the series. So the first trilogy is kind of like the main series. The second is like the Clockwork Chronicles, and I got the first book in the Clockwork Chronicles.
Is it like a Clockwork Orange?
No, it's like steampunk monsters.
Huh.
Which is pretty cool.
One of my friends, actually, my best friend, and he was talking to me, and he talked about how he hates steampunk stuff, and I'm like, all right.
I like all stuff. Cyberpunk, steampunk, all of it.
Punk
Punk.
rockers.
Kill that guy. He's got your blueprints.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I have the first book of the Clockwork Chronicles. I just haven't read it. I never got to it. I want to. That trilogy's over now, I think. So that's how long it's been.
So when I was really thinking about like books you read when you were like 4 or 5 or 6.
I didn't read really back then. I didn't go out of my way to read then.
There was a reading chart.
Never been I had a reading chart too.
In 2nd grade.
I lied about it.
I was number 1.
Of course.
I love reading. Books
I like reading.
Second only to music is my favorite medium.
It's weird. The thing was, like, as I got older, I started enjoying reading more, but I way prefer nonfiction, which I never thought I'd say.
Oh, no, me too.
Like, I would rather read articles and
periodicals,
stories about people, and nonfiction books. But it's not entirely true. Like, I consume my fiction through TV.
Thank God that you read that non-fictitious series Harry Potter.
Shit's fucking true as shit. Did you hear?
The new one, yes.
They're doing a play.
Yeah, there's also
London?
a new Harry Potter coming out.
Yeah, but like they're doing this play in London.
Yes.
And my mom and I are trying to go to the first week of that.
That'd be hot.
That would be hot. I've never been to London before.
Neither have I. I might be going.
Almost everyone I know has been to London.
Yeah, people are astonished that I haven't been because I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go too. I just want to go to King's Cross and just hang out.
I want to go.
I get it's like a big fucking whatever tourist spot, but that shit, Harry Potter's a big part of my life, man.
I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a musical genius.
Potter Power.
Pottermore.
You listen to that Wizard Rock.
Oh yeah, I've seen Harry and the Potters live.
Yeah, we talked about it last time you were on IP.
Indeed.
Although, now for people listening to this, the last time you would have been on IP will have been tonight.
6 years ago.
Yeah, when we record.
Funky Kong.
You found Funky!
Get this Funky Kong. Cool, and I'm going to get a bunch of nanners.
Yeah, there's a switch point right there.
Oh, man. Am I going to have... Is there a Latin
he does
for
have
his
anything.
things?
Take a look at this.
All Kong's
ammo belt 1. Oh, so you get that for everybody. That's good.
Cool.
And everybody can carry more ammo.
I like that. Where was I going for? Because so when I was a kid, there was a series, Nate the Great.
Nate the Great. Okay.
He was super cool. He was I've always liked.
Was he a super tool?
Yeah, mysteries. Mysteries my favorite genre when I was a kid.
Oh, I do have an answer for you.
And pineapple launcher, cool.
Yeah, he's a pineapple bazooka.
So he was the cool thing about it was he was a detective and he would solve neighborhood crimes.
Oh, cool.
And he had a dog and he had a if I remember correctly, a blue hat. And my favorite is that people always wanted to like pay him for solving all these crimes.
It's purple.
And he always wanted to He always wanted to get paid in pancakes.
That's awesome.
Syrup.
Not waffles.
Nope, pancakes.
Pancakes.
He was a huge pancake fan, so I don't know.
What I was really into when I was younger was Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys.
Not a part of me at all.
I love Nancy Drew. God damn, son.
Would you date Nancy Drew?
Absolutely. She's brilliant. I like smart women.
So do I.
That's the thing that gets me going.
To be perfectly honest, there have actually been situations where I've been attracted to a woman, but she's been really unintelligent, and
it turns you off,
out,
right?
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Sexually.
No, Nancy Drew's awesome. You know, there's like maybe like 200 or whatever books of hers. I read at least 70.
Man.
Yeah.
I liked Series of Unfortunate Events quite a bit. I actually am considering rereading those.
Never read any.
That is some good shit.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
That is some incredibly well-read fiction. Because now I'm thinking about, we're in a weird spot in life.
Goosebumps.
And I'm never part of my life.
Big part of my life, actually.
I hate horror.
I don't like it either. Goosebumps is weirdly like tongue-in-cheek. Sometimes it got too fucked up, though. I had to draw the line somewhere.
I did like Are You Afraid of the Dark, though, so I guess we had Poison.
I did like the Goosebumps TV show. Did you ever watch that?
Didn't.
Sometimes it got too serious, like it got too real sometimes. But Goosebumps was more lighthearted than I than most people gave it credit for.
I wonder if Are You Afraid of the Dark is on Netflix. I would love to watch an episode.
No, I know there's a Goosebumps collection on Netflix.
Ooh.
That's worth watching just to see the shitty effects. Like, one episode I remember was like this kid was like with his family, and they like, I guess they were on a vacation, I think, and like it's a challenge barrel. I remember. Is
that what happened in the story? There was a challenge.
It's a challenge barrel, and I remember hating this challenge. Shoot them when they're hungry. Oh, you have to save 6 banana fairies.
I was planning on doing that anyway.
God, I lost my train of thought. So there's this kid, I guess, vacation with his family in the swamp, right? And fucking, like, he's trying to find the mystery of the swamp with his female friend, and then she gets eaten by the fucking swamp monster. And then he goes home, and his parents are dead, and the swamp monster's in his house. And then, like, he manages to trap it in the basement, and then his parents show up again, and they're like, this was all a test. We're from the moon, and so are the swamp monsters. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? But his friend was actually dead.
That's amazing.
That's how I remember it. I'm sure the story is a bit different, but...
No, it is definitely exactly like that.
But that's so fucked up!
That's super fucked up.
That's like... So watching that as a kid, like... I really didn't like scary stuff as a kid. I had this experience with something scary that maybe we can talk about next time on Alex Please.